Alright, today guys I'm going to be showing you how to plug a tire. See, we have a little nail here. Still holds there for a couple days before it runs out. It's a very slow leak. But if you spray some soapy water on it, you can see all the extra bubbles forming right around it, which proves it is leaking, however, very slow. So, when you go, get yourself a tire plug repair kit. About $3 for one like this, 4 plugs, and the tool you need. This one has the rasper and the plug inserter all on one piece, but a lot of them come with 2 separate things. You see, after a while it'll really start to bubble out a lot, even if it's a very slow leak. So if you don't know where the hole is, you can take some soapy water out of a little squirt bottle like that, spray it around the tire, and wherever you see a big pile of foam forming is right where it is. First thing you're going to want to do is pull out the nail. It's a big nail. Alright, I'm not going to pull it out of the way because you want most of the pressure still in the tire. So I'm going to go ahead and open the kit and get ready. Honestly, it would be easier if you had both tools. Usually the tool would just have these roughing things here to clean up and make the inside of the hole nice and rough, so the plug here would fit nicely and have a nice clean spot so it can grip. Some of them come with glue, like rubber cement, to put around the plug as well, but this one does not. So first thing you want to do once you get the nail out is go ahead and shove this in a bunch of times to clean it out and get it all ready for the plug. Okay, so after you pull this in and out a whole bunch of times to make sure the inside of that hole is nice and roughed up, you're going to go ahead. Now I'm going to have to let the tire pressure out because I only have one tool. It'll come out pretty quick there. But since I only have one tool, I have to go ahead and let that out while I put the plug on the end of this. You're going to want to squish down the end here so you can shove it through this hole here. Get it right in the middle, or close enough. Then you're going to go ahead and shove it in. Show you here. And now it might be tough to get in, but it's a lot easier with tire pressure because the tire won't give like that, but it takes some force usually. There we go. Once it gets in, you're going to push it into those about ½ an inch sticking out or so, like that. Then you can just pull this right back out and it should leave the plug in there. It's starting to pull the plug back out with it, so try to do one sharp motion and just rip it out. There we go. Now you're going to want to take some cutters or a knife, some scissors, and cut the rest of that off. You don't have to. Some people leave them on like that, but when you ride it, it'll wear it off anyway. It's softer than a tire or anything. Nailing this tire. But the tire's still very good. It's a Maxxis tire, good tread left on it. There's no point in throwing it out or de-beating it and going and cleaning up the inside and shoving in a proper patch or anything. You can just put in a quick plug for less than $3, and then you have the kit, and you can see how many plugs that it come with. See here, came with 5 of them, so there you go. And once you have the kit, once you have the tools and whatever, you can just go buy just the plugs. Those are really cheap. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump this back up. Spray some soapy water on it, make sure there's no more leaks. And if it's not leaking, even with the soapy water, you know it's holding air and you should be good and ready to throw it back on your car or quad or whatever, your riding lawnmower or anything like that. It'll plug any tubeless tire and you're ready to roll. Alright guys, got it pumped up to about 25 PSI. I'm gonna go ahead and spray some more soapy water. Didn't work. Oh guys, it didn't work, so I've got 2 plugs on it this time. I guess the hole might have been just a bit too big for one plug to seal up. It actually seemed like it was coming from in between where the plugs go. not around the edge of the hole, but where it's hard to explain. The plug's forked, it's coming, and it's shoved in where the back of my hand would be the fork in the plug, and it seems like it was coming from between the crack. It's hard to explain, but anyway, it didn't work, so got 2 plugs here, and I'm gonna see what I can do. It took some work, but I got 2 plugs in that one hole. Now, I think it'll be tricky to yank that thing out with 2 plugs on it without the plugs coming back out, but I think it'll work.